Yes, this is Luke Blaze coming to you live from Gainesville, Georgia, where I'm told that Battle of Heart and Mind, yes, the real Battle of Heart and Mind, is about to go on stage in a basement house show. Their lead guitar player, Luke Blaze, who describes himself as the chairman of the guitar department, is supposedly really something to see, although his ethnicity is somewhat ambiguous, and he does not look good in leather. Back to you.
Back to you, Brett.
Bang that thing.
Oh, yeah, we go crazy with the sound bites.
So like,
Definitely gotta do that.
fucking. So like, we're here in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm Zay, and you are
Baby win.
Baby Win. Do babies ever lose?
Do babies ever lose?
Yes.
It's all about perspective.
So what made you choose Baby Win?
Because I wake up in the morning and I do a baby win, and then it catapults me to the next thing.
Okay. So, are you familiar with the term Tinder?
Tinder,
Yes.
the app. I know about the app.
Yes.
Yep.
What is the craziest experience you've had on Tinder?
Me, I don't have Tinder experiences.
Do you not use Tinder?
No, I don't use
Oh, so you just heard of it?
I know about Tinder. I never heard it. I used it.
Have you? Okay.
I don't know about that. Never felt that. Never seen that.
Well, you should hop on it.
Never been about that. I should.
It was my best friend after my breakup.
You fuck with Tinder?
I do fuck with Tinder.
Yeah, it's.
I get Tinder Plus for like, $20, and it's just like,
It's a great tool.
it's a great tool. Marketing, obviously. So I'm gonna ask you a different question.
Marketing yourself.
I'm gonna ask you, what is the craziest experience then that you've had with a lover?
The craziest experience I ever had with a lover.
Yeah, craziest. It could be insano. It could be like first one night stand.
The craziest experience I ever had with a lover was very toxic, and it was like hitting me, getting punched in the face or something.
During sex.
No.
No, craziest. What was the craziest experience you've had during sex? During coitus.
I could say coitus. Is that a word for sex?
Coitus is a word for coitus.
You know about it? You know about coitus? Oh, I could say this because it was like something that weirded the girl out.
They hate the hustle.
You gotta swing, shoot or shoot.
Shoot or shoot, bitch, and I'm Curry.
I could tell you it's pretty weird. I'll say this one just because it's on some weird shit, right? Fucking going crazy.
What position?
All-star.
What position?
This was the particular moment was in transition from one position to another.
What position were you going to, and what were you gonna do? You were going from where to what?
Standing.
Standing doggy?
No. What's going on? You can tell me.
There's this red thing in the bottom right. I don't mean it's about it down, does it?
No, we should be good.
Go.
He has a phone interview, so I'm gonna step aside.
All right, so it's kind of like right in here, but we might just have to super bunch in.
That's cool, dude.
All right, we ready to rock and roll, fellas?
Jump on this side.
Do we want to do like a 1, 2, 3, go team kind of deal?
Yes, let's do it.
Well, y'all are, all right, so I'm here with Battle of Heart and Mind. They just got off stage, but we're going to go ahead and count it off. 1, 2, 3, Heart and Mind, I guess?
Flavortown.
Yes.
Flavortown? Yeah, all right. 1, 2, 3, Flavortown. And with that, welcome to More of This, That Thing with More to the Core. I'm here live with Battle of Heart and Mind. They just got off set at, I'm going to call this Birdland. How y'all feel?
Feel pretty good. Yeah.
Hot and sweaty.
Yeah, we're like, man. Yeah, totally.
It was a ton of fun.
Yeah.
Had a lot
A
of
little
fun.
bit toasty, but yes, a lot of fun.
Why don't I send it around and y'all introduce yourselves?
Cool. So I am Brad Palloon. I am the singer, and yeah, I also play guitar sometimes too. So.
I'm Chase. I play bass with Battle of Heart and Mind.
My name is Luke Blaze. I am the chairman of the guitar department, which basically means I just play lead guitar.
And I'm Kyle, and I play the percussion instrument, primarily cymbals and drums.
Very well, I might add too. Sam John, you want to hop in? you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi to anyone? Here, come ask a question real quick.
Buddy Daniel.
We're welcome to the interview, Sam John.
Hi. I just want to shout out as Dallas Cowboys, and not Miller Lite, because they're not gonna pay for this, and I don't want to fuck with you. Sorry.
You heard it here first, y'all. All right, so we're
want to promote Miller Lite. That's exactly.
we're really out here in the weeds. So just finished a killer set, super sweaty. What's in the works for y'all? I've seen that y'all just released a music video a couple weeks ago. Hollywood, right?
Yeah, we just dropped a music video for Hollywood, which was really fun. There was like a big team involved with it, so it kind of had a nice like kind of cinematic value to it. What we have on the in the works, I guess, is a new single. I guess if that's okay for us to say. Not a release date on it yet, but it is ready to go, and I'm really stoked for. We actually played it tonight, so that was kind of a nice trial run.
I think we can give everybody a sneak peek.
Show me some skin to feel pretty. Be surprised before the heart. Big bad walls, so hungry for blood. Blood money. So breathing in the land and go to your head. Like a choke in my corner. Make no bones about it. We will flesh it out. Yeah. Say
Reasons for Being Alive is going to be the little sneak peek. That is going to be the name of the track that's coming
and it
out.
is one of the absolute best guitar solos I've ever played in my life.
So far, I think it's the song that we're all most proud of.
That and Hollywood. I think
Of course.
those two are probably our most.
Of our classic rock and roll sound. Absolutely.
So I want to shout you out actually real quick.
Kyle.
Big drummer myself.
Hell yeah.
I love listening to drums. Deadly Secrets, man. I love that pattern you do, and then when you invert it at the end, like, I just want to give you good flowers on that, man. Like,
Thank
that's
you.
some sick stuff.
Thank you. Kudos to Ben Cato. Ben Cato, formerly of The Dangerous Summer and currently drummer for Dim. He's been a big inspiration and a big help to us.
Any other like inspirations that kind of like, I mean, you just try to emulate a little bit, or?
I'm a huge like Say Anything fan, so I know those guys are still doing stuff as well. Just a lot of the whole late 90s, early 2000s rock and roll scene, and I think that all of us love classic rock as well, and that's been the two big genres that we have.
I definitely wanted to give you flowers on that one. And then like I'm kind of a big pop guy, or I mean, so like my two kind of innocent bands that like y'all kind of remind me of, and not like, you know, sound for sound or anything, but just kind of the two that popped in my head was like Bad Sons with the sound of Foreigner guitar. Your drumming reminds me a lot of Bad Sons with that like grunginess with Foreigner guitar, and like your vocals, especially on Hollywood, really remind me of like Foreigner-ish.
Well, I'm kind of going back in like.
Such a broad vocal range too.
Yeah. No, it's totally cool. Like, I mean, obviously, the obvious influences such as like, Kellen Quinn and Claudio Sanchez. But I'm kind of going back into like, there was a time when I had some vinyls. My parents had some vinyls, and I would listen to the vinyl. So I'm kind of going into like Steven Tyler kind of like era, like 70s rock kind of influences as far as vocals go. But yeah, I'm also a big, like, I like some metal and hard rock, things like that. So it's kind of a broad, I guess we have sort of a broad influence range. We're sort of trying to find that niche, that sound, like our sound. And I think we're kind of getting there. I think we're already pretty well on the way. Yeah. Chase, do you have anything to add too on like influences?
There's like common influences we all share.
Common influences?
I don't know if there are any common
Even if y'all are
influences.
uncommon, like that's just as important.
I mean, I listen to like bands like Loathe and Misery Signals, and
Are we all as influenced by Led Zeppelin as I am?
well, I don't
Or
think
is that
any.
just me?
I don't think anybody is as influenced.
No one in the world.
No. But
Are you? Good. Welcome
I
to
like
the band.
I like John Bonham, but I prefer jazz fusion.
Yeah.
That's what Polyphia is now, jazz fusion.
exactly. But we all take inspiration from like the heavier side of music, as well as like Luke's classic take on his way of playing guitar, and we all just get inspiration from everything.
Just various kinds of rock and roll all converging on a single point. Which is not physically possible, actually, but we're doing it.
We're trying.
You said 3 single points?
Oh, no, various kinds of rock and roll converging on a single point.
I was going to try to segue. I also wanted to mention my normal hosts, Brad and Alex, Goki, and Barry, are all out doing different shows throughout Atlanta, so shouts out to y'all. Y'all are killing it. But we're up here in Gainesville. We're in the weeds out back of the
Almost literally.
of the house show at Birdland.
Weeds and mosquitoes.
I can't even think of anything.
Isn't discriminate as it erases names, trying to raise the dead one. Love is a lie, support to those in graves. Why was it used to smother them instead? Why did we go wrong?
We on most of the core. It's that thing. We wrapping up over here with Rory right after the Rory interview. Yo, I really can't see a goddamn thing with these glasses on. Anyways, we're passing it back over to you, Carter. Thanks.
Let's off our ride. Let's off our ride. Thrown away. Maybe those words to you someday. Nothing's fixed and thrown away. Can't be fixed, it's thrown away. Maybe those words to you someday. Nothing's fixed and thrown away. Can't be fixed, it's thrown away. Maybe those words to you someday. Nothing's fixed and thrown away. Sense of self in someone else. Holding my breath when you hit the ground. Sipping my skin, melts with you, baby.
Yeah. How long have you been playing together? Like this current group lineup? All right. How long's Battle of Heart been around?
So it started out as pretty much just a solo project for me. I would write poems throughout the 2010s, and there was a poem in February of 2017 that had the words "Battle of Heart and Mind" together. So I thought it'd be pretty cool, you know. So it got chosen as a name, and I basically played a few shows, just playing acoustic. And some of these songs ended up being songs that we play as a full band. But I just felt like the vision needed to expand. I felt like we could, you know, the songs would be better to be, you know, be full band. So.
Any of those early? What was the 2021 album? Was Resurrection or Revisionism? Did any of those songs from the early years make it onto that album?
Yes. Yes. Shallows actually was one that I wrote on acoustic when I was playing like coffee shops and stuff like that. And it was, you know, the inspiration was kind of like some of the things that I've been through.
There's a couple of songs where I heard you drop your own name, and then there's also a little theme of like snakes and witches on the album too. You know, any comment on that?
Well, the album is pretty much a concept record. There is a lot of themes that I repeat, you know, throughout the record. It's sort of a transactional thing. It's about, you know, kind of like selling your soul to the devil at one point, you know, but then the whole thing is like a story of a guy. Some of it is a conglomerate of my stories and stories of people around me. But I wanted to tell the story of like a guy that goes into the woods and writes his life story, and basically goes through the four elements, which is water, or is it earth first, and then water, fire, and air. So I make a point to, with each 3 songs, a 12-track record, 3 songs, 3 songs, 3 songs, 3 songs. So first 3 songs like have a lot of earth theme. Next 3 songs have water theme. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
The concepts were very apparent to me, but that's still really cool. And I can't like I went through the whole album, you know, really loved it. The last song was really cool from that acoustic transition to the, you know, the big finish at the end, and like obviously just super tight notes, grungy guitars, killer drums, Chase driving on bass. I mean, you don't even have to say anymore. Y'all are super solid. So what's coming up next? I know you mentioned the upcoming single. Any upcoming shows or anything you want to plug?
Not really. We are definitely trying to maybe get some shows going for the fall. It's been an interesting couple of years, so but we've been just kind of saying it at rehearsals and writing songs and stuff. So there definitely is a lot more material that we have in our back pocket right now that we're working on. But as far as what's to come of that, I'm not sure yet. But anything else you want to add, y'all? Any announcements?
I mean, not particularly. We've been working on new material, hoping to hopefully go into the studio late this year or early next year to hopefully get another full-length record out. Other than that, before that ever happens, we're going to be releasing the new single that we played tonight, "Lost Reasons for Being Alive," on all platforms, which we're all really excited about because I think we're all really proud of that song. I'm not sure I'm exaggerating when I speak for everyone, but I'm very proud of that song. Some of our best work right there. But yeah, I mean, our goal is just to be the most rock and roll band we can possibly be. Do I speak accurately on everyone's behalf?
I think so.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, that's our goal. That's what we're doing. That's what you can expect from us in the future.
Jams are definitely brought, y'all. Well, I think we're got a good resting point. All good things must come to the end. So I've been Carter for This That Thing. This is Battle of the Heart and Mind. We're sending it back to Brad, who's live in the forest right now. What you got for us, Brad? Hell yeah, y'all. Killer stuff.
Thank you, dude. Thanks, Carter. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet y'all. Huh?
Where can we see this?
We're going to toss it on YouTube and
What
stuff.
what band do you play drums in? Do you play anything
A couple groups right now. So Brad, the guy I do this with, he's an artist as well. I drum for him. I drum for Ogechi. Shout out to Ogechi. I drum for another Carter. He's like country music.
Hell yeah.
You mentioned Alex Goki.
Yeah. She's one of the hosts.
Gotcha. Cool. I know, cause like I don't know if like I follow her or she followed me. Something.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, like she a lot of people that I know.
We probably circulated through the like, hey, who are we gonna interview kind of text. So she's really good about like following bands, and I'm sure she probably followed y'all before that, honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I think she does.
but yeah, really talented group.
Thank you, dude.
Of course, y'all. Really talented stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically,
It's all me.
No.
basically,
No one
just
else
trying
can
to
take credit
record.
because it's just me.
We're trying to record at the beginning of the year and then shows. That's it.
Yeah.
Move at your own speed. I mean, as long as y'all are comfortable with how you're moving.
Are we
like
trying to set something up with them?
Who?
Dim? Are we trying to set something up
like
with
to.
them? That would be cool.
yeah.
I'm gonna protect Soup King's battery so I don't kill their car. Shout out to Soup King for letting me borrow your lights. They're also performing right now and killing it, but y'all can go watch their interview if you want to see more on them.
Not everything's as it should be. Oh, it's hard. What should have been left on my guard at the bottom of the sea, where my ship won't let me leave until I rest in peace. Everything that I want, oh, do you rest in peace? Everything that you wanted. I harbor this heartburn tied to what died to me, and you sailed for me. You sailed for me. Oh.
Does everybody feel more relaxed and free with their lives than
I feel like good. I feel like we could have been doing this a long time ago.
Hell yeah.